Welcome to Maxwell Hawker Centre, a paradise of affordable culinary delights, a cultural oasis in a concrete desert, a bustling shrine to recipes generations old. If you took a walk around, soaking in the merry chatter of family and kin gathered around the tables, the satisfying sizzle of oil on hot metal, for a moment, you might forget a hard truth. Hawker centres, for all their beauty, are dying a slow and grueling death. And if we do not act, soon they might become but a relic of the past. What is causing this tragedy? And what can we do to save our culinary heritage? Today, there are more than 100 hawker centres in Singapore, housing some of the best and most authentic local cuisine Singapore has to offer. Local dishes such as chicken rice, laksa, and Hokkien Mee are unique to our country and make up our diverse food culture. Local food holds a special place in our hearts and is loved by locals and foreigners alike. Fast forward to July 2016, when two hawkers in Singapore were awarded the prestigious Michelin star. It was a landmark event for street food culture all around the world and highlighted the immense value of hawker centres in Singapore. However, this unique heritage, along with the authentic food that has played such a prominent role in our society, is at risk of disappearing forever.
A majority of hawkers are approaching retirement age, with no clear successor in sight. In the years to come, the sight of shuttered stalls may become ever more common, as they cease business one by one.
Hawker culture in Singapore is so-called getting lesser, because most of the hawkers are retiring. So if let's say a new generation can come out to preserve this culture, it will be good.
In a Singapore where the next generation is becoming increasingly unwilling to continue the work of these hawkers, soon their legacy may cease to exist. The younger generation, growing up in a more economically stable Singapore, are better educated than any single generation before them. It should come with no surprise, therefore, that Singaporean millennials have become more unwilling to take on the job of a hawker, a grueling profession which sees long grueling hours for little profit, and instead look towards a brighter future of white-collar work.
年轻的最好就不要，你们年轻人有读书就不要当手办，手办是很辛苦的，脚痛，手痛，
胃痛，
全身都痛，真的。
Older hawkers are also part of the problem. They may be unwilling to pass down recipes to the next generation of hawkers, resisting the millennials because they see them as competitors in the industry.
哪里有传，我们这么辛苦学来的，又传给人家，没有什么目的，传给人家做什么？不可惜，不可以可惜的。这可惜做什么？你传给别人，别人赚钱没有给你的。
But most importantly, you, the consumers, also play an important role in the diminishing number of hawker centres. Consumers are, after all, what sustains hawkers and ultimately the hawker heritage. Firstly, hawker centres are found in almost every area of Singapore. As of 2013, there were 107. This common sight may give Singaporeans the false impression that our food culture is adequately protected and preserved. Secondly, increasingly health-conscious consumers may start to shun hawker food. They may avoid oily char kway teow or the coconut milk-laden nasi lemak, which they deem as unhealthy.
But how then do we tackle this issue of our disappearing hawker culture? In recent years, the government has taken note of this issue and has come up with several solutions. Various step boards and organisations, such as the National Environmental Agency, as well as the Hawker Centre 3.0 Committee, have been entrusted with this responsibility.
We are working together with IT College West to develop a course specific for the hawker trade. So what we're doing is you have to go through this course, submit to us a business proposal. If we assess that it is deemed profitable, that you can survive in this hawker trade, if you're serious about it, then we provide you the incubation store.
But more importantly, we as consumers need to patronize hawker centers more often. We need to support young hawkers by ensuring them a steady flow of customers.
Change your mindset. So the government can do what it does by lowering barriers of entry, encouraging, engaging, educating for our hawker trade to still be relevant, right? Public perception needs to change. So as patrons, accept the fact that hawker store food is not supposed to be cheap. It's supposed to be affordable.
As such, we can encourage and incentivize more people to pursue and maintain a career as a hawker, thus ensuring that Singapore has enough people to preserve its unique food heritage. Only you, my friends, can save Singapore's hawker culture. So, what's for lunch?